going on, guys? It's Wayne here. Today we'll be looking at something very exciting. If you haven't had a chance and would like to view the VLOOKUP versus index match video, please follow the link up here. Well, let's dive right into index match. So we'll be doing a two-dimensional lookup. Now, what that means is if I want to look at envelopes sold in Q2, how would I do that with only VLOOKUP or only index match? You can't. So what we need to do is use index match. And what I've done here is I've set up a formula that references these two with data validated fields. So we wanted to look at, what was it, envelopes in Q2, envelopes in Q2, and we know that there's 50,000, and there it is, 50,000. So not only are we going to look at index match, but we'll also take a shallow dive into data validated fields and how we can combine them into something really cool. Let's get to it. So we have the index match formula down here. The first two, index and match, stays the same as before. We just need to add another match to get the row or the column for the two-dimensional lookup. Let's get to it. Equals index. We want to look at this whole table, comma, match. Let's follow the formula, column header of interest. So that would be the product subcategory. Let's click here to reference it. So when we actually change this, it'll automatically change the outcome. Comma, lookup array. We want to look in the column since that's a subcategory. Again, 0 for the exact match. Let's do the rows now. The quarters. Q1, or rather this cell, comma, get the whole row including grand total, comma, 0, close out match, close out index, enter. So we have appliances in Q1, and that makes sense. What if I want bookcases? Do I have to copy and paste it every time? 248. Let's do something cool. Go into data tab, and we see here data validation. What I've done is I've created a separate tab and copy and pasted all the subcategories and all the rows. So let's click on this cell for subcategory, data validation. It opens up the validation criteria. Let's select it by list. Now we need to choose a source. Let's hop into the data validation tab, highlight the whole thing, enter, and click OK. Now we see a drop down. Let's do the same for quarter. Data validation. We want to do it by list. Let's grab it, enter, OK. Now we can right click, hide the sheet like it's not even there. And now if we want to look at, say, the grand total for paper, which is 446,000, all we have to do is go and find paper, the grand total, 446,000. And that is index match combined with data validation. Thanks, guys.